be done when someone does something for you. When someone does something for you. So when you see something impressive, when you see something beautiful, when you see something that intrigues you and interests you, then you will praise it. But when someone does you a favor, when someone does something nice for you, then you will thank, and you won't necessarily praise. Someone you praise is not necessarily someone you thank. Is that clear? When you praise something, you don't necessarily thank it. But the opposite is also true. The converse is also true. When you thank something, or you thank someone, you don't necessarily praise them. Let's think about that for a second. How do you thank someone without praising them? I'll give you an example or two from the Quran. You know, Musa alayhi salam was raised in a pretty interesting household. Where was he raised? What's his address? Pretty famous address, yes? And so he's been adopted by Fir'aun. Now Fir'aun has raised him, and when years later, when Musa alayhi salam came back, Fir'aun basically said, "How dare you? How dare you talk to me this way?" And he said to him, "Alam nurabbika fina walida, walabithna fina min umrika sinin." Didn't we raise you as a newborn in this house? Didn't we raise you here in our midst? Didn't you spend many years of your life here? You could talk to me like that? What is he saying? Aren't you what? Aren't you what? Fill in the blank for me. No, the answer is not, aren't you sleepy? That's not the answer. Aren't you what? Aren't you grateful? Aren't you grateful? And Musa alayhi salam, actually, when he responds, he says, وَتِلْكَ نِعْمَةٌ تَمُنُّهَا عَلَيَّ. That is in fact a favor you did for me. Thanks. That's his way of saying thanks. In other words, even Fir'aun, who will never be praised, the guy will never be praised, not by a prophet, not by a Muslim, but when he does a favor, he will still be what? Thanked. Thanks can exist without praise. Quran talks about the rights of parents.